Good morning, I'm Travis Lupick for the Georgia Stray newspaper. Today we're going to talk about the Vancouver Aquarium. It's a facility in Stanley Park in downtown Vancouver where they have a lot of animals on exhibit, fish and jellyfish, and also a lot of marine mammals, whales and dolphins. And they have platypus, otters, and there's a debate in Vancouver underway about what they should do with the larger marine mammals, specifically the beluga whales and Pacific white-sided dolphins, of which there is 2 of each species at the Vancouver Aquarium. The debate is around what's going to happen with those species' captivity at the Vancouver Aquarium in the future. The 4 animals right there are probably going to stay, so the question is, are they going to be allowed to bring in more animals? And there's also a question of 3 beluga whales that the Vancouver Aquarium owns but are on loan to SeaWorld facilities in the United States. So the debate started at the Vancouver Park Board, which actually has jurisdiction over the Vancouver Aquarium because Stanley Park is public land, and it's since moved into City Council and City Hall when last week the mayor of Vancouver, Gregor Robertson, said that he personally opposes whale and dolphin captivity at the Vancouver Aquarium. A lot of other politicians in the city joined in with their opinions. Aaron Jasper, who chairs the park board, other park board commissioners, Sarah Blythe, Constance Barnes, as well as some provincial and federal politicians that live in Vancouver. And it's interesting, the vast majority of these politicians are saying they personally oppose whale and dolphin captivity at the Vancouver Aquarium and that they want it to end. But that's not such an easy thing to actually see happen. Some of these animals are injured and don't know how to survive in the wild anymore, so you can't just release them. There's also a lot of money at stake. There's currently a $100 million construction project and expansion going on at the Vancouver Aquarium. So a lot of money that could be tied up in creating larger tanks that could allow for more animals to be brought into the aquarium. So the debate right now is around what actually happens going forward. The animals could be released with a lot of money spent on rehabilitation, but nobody's even really talking about that. What's more likely is going to be a phase-out, is what politicians could more likely support. What's politically viable is a phase-out, which would see no more animals brought in, which would see an end come to breeding programs at the Vancouver Aquarium. And so you basically have the 4 large marine mammals there, the 2 whales and 2 dolphins, live out the end of their days, pass away, and just have no more marine mammals brought into that facility, which could be a process that takes us actually long into the 2020s, but it would also be a resolution that even the aquarium's most hardcore critics say that they would be happy with. The Vancouver Aquarium saying all of this is well, they oppose the city taking action. They say they have a contract that allows them to do what they want with marine mammals, and that with this expansion project going ahead, they do intend to bring in more beluga whales and possibly more dolphins as well. What's going to happen next is a Green councillor, Adrienne Carr, has brought a motion to City Council, has filed a notice of a motion she's going to bring to City Council on April 29th. That calls for a plebiscite. That's a non-binding vote that the public gets to have on whether they want marine mammals to stay at the aquarium or not. Even though the mayor has said that he does not support captivity there, he also says that he could be too complicated an issue to put to a vote. His park chair, Aaron Jasper, supports him on that. They would rather see the park board work with the aquarium one-on-one and work it out amongst themselves before giving the public a vote. But the Green councillor has said she wants to give the public a vote, and that's going to be debated on April 29th. We'll see what happens. For the Georgia Strait, I'm Travis Lupick.